Now that's excessive.
What part of God do you understand?
This type of force is not necessary.
Hold on, you're doing it now. Go. Hold on, bro. I just had surgery on my knee.
Again. There's an amount of force that is necessary and proportional, and an amount that is not necessary and not proportional. Just because he didn't listen to your commands and you now are permitted to use force to effectuate your commands does not mean that you can use any level of force you feel like, right? Like you can't shoot him in the leg and drag him off, right? This isn't the Wild West. And that's always how this goes, is that the person does enough that the police are now allowed to use some level of force to effectuate their commands or subdue them. But the police are so upset that you had the audacity to not listen to police commands that they freak out and do shit like this.
Hey, don't knock on my window like that. Why don't you have your seatbelt on? Don't knock on my window. Why don't you have your seatbelt on? Knock on my window like that, no. Like what? Don't knock on my window like that. Why you have it up? Don't knock on my window.
He didn't knock on it that crazy, did he?
I have to knock to let you know I'm here. So we can lower it
And to ask you to lower it.
Yeah.
Do what you gotta do.
How am I to speak
Keep it down.
with you?
Hey, keep your window down.
How am I to speak with you?
Put your window down, brother.
Serious?
Yeah.
Hey,
Are you serious?
keep your window
Yeah.
down. Keep your window down.
It's annoying to me that the police are kind of entitled to automatically assume that you're dangerous the moment that they can no longer see you.
Yeah.
They no longer can see your hands. They no longer can see you, and so they're entitled to presume that you're dangerous, even though on a numbers percentage you probably aren't. That being said, nigga, I can't see you.
Yeah, like how am I to communicate with you?
What are you doing, bruh? Like your windows are tinted. I can't see you, bruh. Like
let's speed adults here.
Like, I don't know what you're doing, bro. You're already detained for what I presume is speeding. It's like, bro, just let me see everything that's going on here. Like, there's no need to roll the dark ass window up wild crazy.
Be
like,
logical.
what are you doing?
Like, to have a conversation, you're not gonna talk through a tinted glass. Like, let's be for real.
Right. Usually what he's doing is, I mean, although to be fair, at the same time, right, it's like this is a traffic stop, right? So if it's a traffic stop for a ticket, issue me the ticket. Don't do no extra shit.
Yeah, but I feel like he's just displaying some type of arrogance right here.
Of course he is. He's a
So it's
dickhead,
like,
bro. This is clearly dickhead behavior.
Yeah.
The first, don't knock on my window like that. Why are you starting off like this?
I get that because if they're tinted and you're not supposed to.
Yeah,
knock,
but he didn't
like,
knock. The car is a $200,000 car. But he didn't knock it. He took his keys and knocked through the window,
Right,
or took his gun and knocked through the window. Like, relax.
I'm gonna get you out of the car. As a matter of fact, get out of the car. Get out of the car. Get out of the car. Get out of the car right now. We're not playing this game. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out.
Now that's excessive.
What part of God do you understand?
This type of force is not necessary.
Yeah, see, now people say, "Oh, you just comply, right?" But like, even if you don't comply, right? Even if you're not complying with the police, they are entitled to use force, yes, to get you to comply. But they're only allowed to use a reasonable amount of force that is necessary to effectuate what's going on.
What do you say? Match that energy.
Right.
Keep that same energy. You wanna match it.
Yeah, he's being belligerent. The police can order you out of the car for no reason at all. Right? Supreme Court versus was it Wren? Or another, I can't remember. I'm old now. But like, yeah, look it up. The Supreme Court can order you out of the car for no reason at all for officer safety, which is at any time they can just make you get out, and y'all could have to have the traffic stop on the side of the road behind the car or whatever. They could even cuff you if they want to. That being said, they usually don't do that because that's usually not necessary, right? And so it's always weird to me when I see a speeding ticket or something that's a violation escalate to this just because you don't listen to the police, right? And it's just like, all right, officer, I get it. You want him to get out of the car. I see him saying, I'm going to get out. You snatch the door open. He's lifting up his foot to get out. And you reach in there and drag him out. A person who's not on a power trip wouldn't drag him out of the car and then throw him to the ground and then put a knee in his back and then do all this other neck shit. It's really not necessary.
I was just about to say.
And on top of that, if you ever sat in a supercar, those are bucket seats. He's a big guy. You can't just sit up and get out like that. It doesn't work like that. You have to like hold on, grab on, push off. Like you're like sitting in something mad deep, and if you're tall, you can't get up like that. So he's literally physically unable to immediately hop up and step out of the car the moment you throw the door up. So you have to give him a moment to listen to your command and get out of the car. You can't just immediately, like, let's go back. How many seconds passed between when he said get out of the car until when he dragged him out of the car?
Playing this game. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out.
He hesitated a little bit there. He should have tried made a better effort to get out.
Yeah.
But that being said, I never see the point of taking him out and throwing him to the ground and then putting your knee in his back and doing all this next shit.
Traffic.
Over fucking nothing. This is nothing. You literally could have just stood him up and been like, I told you to get out of the car, dickhead.
And not only that, look at how many people.
Yeah, there's 3 of you. It's like, what?
For a traffic.
Right.
ticket.
Again, you have to look at the ultimate resolution of this situation. You've expended all this police power, potentially injured both officers and him over a speeding ticket. You want him to get out of the car, get him out of the car. Throwing him on the ground and doing all that other shit, I don't care what you say. That shit's not necessary.
And somebody being met with such aggression, obviously they're going to be so confused as to what the fuck is
He's
going
not confused,
on.
though. He's an asshole.
Yeah, no, yeah.
He's definitely on some dickhead behavior, and you started off hostile in this fucking encounter. Definitely don't do that with the
But
police.
getting to this point,
But
they're
like-
gonna be like, what is, like, trying to get information
I get
to
it.
turn to talk to you,
But-
and
but
then
he
that's
doesn't-
declared as resisting.
he's not listening.
Yeah.
He didn't fucking put his window down when he was supposed to.
Get out of the car, too.
Right? He didn't get out of the car when they told him to.
Okay.
So you're not listening. But like I said, there's a difference. There's an amount of force that is necessary and proportional, and an amount that is not necessary and not proportional. Just because he didn't listen to your commands and you now are permitted to use force to effectuate your commands does not mean that you can use any level of force you feel like, right?
Right.
Like you can't shoot him in the leg and drag him off, right? This isn't the Wild West. This isn't dead or alive. You don't shoot him in the back. We don't care. Like that doesn't. You can't do that shit.
Yeah. No.
So you can't just whip him because you're upset that he didn't listen to you. And that's always how this goes, is that the person does enough that the police are now allowed to use some level of force to effectuate their commands or subdue them. But the police are so upset that you had the audacity to not listen to police commands that they freak out and do shit like this. Because I don't care what the fuck you say to me. I don't care. Suck my dick. I don't care. This shit's not rational. This is not proportional. You can't do this type of shit. Just because he didn't get out of the car doesn't mean you slam him down with 3 people and act fucking crazy. A rational police would just stand the dude up, push him against the car and be like, bro, get the fuck out of the car. Stand over here. And he'll be like, all right, I'm going. Like, what are we talking about? Why is he on the ground? Because you're not going to arrest him. It's a speeding ticket. This isn't a robbery suspect. This isn't an escaping high-speed chase murder suspect. What are you doing this for? What are you doing that for? Cut it out. Just because you mad he didn't listen to you? Suck my dick. Fuck out of here, nigga.
What part of problems do you understand? Hey, Drew, I'm getting arrested, Drew. I'm getting arrested. I'm getting arrested, Drew. I'm getting out, bro. Damn, twin. When we tell you to do something, you do it. You understand? You understand?
Blah, blah.
But when we tell you,
Blah, blah, blah.
I'm confused.
I don't care, bro. Blah, blah, blah.
All right,
What are you doing this for?
We are. We will.
What are you doing this for,
This is
though?
good.
What's the purpose?
Don't worry about it.
Because he's not a threat. You already have him out of the car. See, the source of the police's ability to order you out of the car is the inherent threat that there's shit in the car that they don't know that you have in there. You could pull anything out of there, right? That's why sometimes for the police's safety, they don't want to let you sit in the car while they do the traffic stop paperwork. It be like that. Because cops have been killed like that before, where they let you sit in there doing the paperwork and bro pop out with the blammy. It be like that. Okay, fine. But this part, again, not necessary. Yes, get him out of the car, but once he's out of the car, he's no longer a threat. There's nothing on him. Why are you even having to cuff him? Make that make sense to me. Just because you feel like you want to assert dominance? Like I said, you're on a power trip.
Yep.
Don't move.
Don't move. He's handcuffed. Where's he going? Don't move. Suck my dick.
Bro, dude beating on my window like he crazy.
He ain't do that. he ain't beat on your window, bro. Shut up. He ain't do that.
It took this many cops for a traffic violation?
Bro, he papped on that shit like, pap. He hit back on your window, bro. Relax.
But why does it take this many cops for a traffic violation?
Because they're the scariest group of people on earth. You didn't know that? Bro, you get pulled over for fucking not paying for, and you have a warrant for not paying child support, and these niggas call every PD in the local department for what, bro? For what? What is this? Explain it. What is this? He's not even going to jail. This is foolishness. He played a game the same day, and did and did a touchdown celebration for him getting arrested.
Stop.
Yes. Like this. What is the point? That's my whole thing. It's like, you may have the authority to do certain things, but why? What's the fucking point? What are you getting out of this? Because ain't shit about to happen behind this. Like, what the fuck? You gonna pay to fine and leave. You're wasting everybody's time.
Hold on, you're doing it now. Go. Hold on, bro. I just had surgery on my knee.
Again. Like I said, power trip. And you can't convince me otherwise. He's already handcuffed. And he's standing at the side of the road surrounded by all you police. Because he doesn't sit down as fast as you feel like, you jump on top of him to try and force him to the ground. And you think that that's acceptable behavior. Huh? You think that makes sense to me? Take the police dick out of your fucking mouth. Bullshit. This is bullshit. The fuck is you talking about? There needs to be a reason, a logical reason, for police to exercise force against you. They can't just put their fucking hands on you whenever they want to.
And clearly there is none at this moment because he's handcuffed.
Remember, the crime is still a speeding ticket. That's my understanding. We still got a speeding ticket. You're not taking him in for that. What are you doing? They don't even have probable cause to search his car. So I'm gonna sit here and you're gonna do what? Write my speeding ticket and put me back in my car? So why did you do this?
Just question. The fact that he rolled down his window and then rolled it back up, could that be reason of suspicion that he might, just because you rolled it up, like, what are you hiding?
That's a different situation. That already happened.
Yeah, no, I know.
Right? That already happened. But yeah,
And that's why they got him out of the car.
That is why they got him out of the car, because I told you, I don't know why he rolled that window back up.
Right.
Like, now I can't see you. I can see you're moving in there, but I can't see what you're doing.
Right.
That's suspicious. That's why he's like, now get out of the car. Mm-hmm. He's like, I don't know what you're doing. That's reasonable. It's just the way he did this shit is not reasonable. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, calm the fuck down, bro. Y'all are the biggest joke they're the biggest jokers I've ever seen.
Where is this?
I don't know, it looks like Cali, maybe. Or Florida. I don't know. Federal law is the same everywhere. That shit don't matter.
Hey, stay right there. Pull your camera out. Pull your camera out. Thank you, guys. They arrested. Hey, thank you. They slammed me on the ground, bro. Keep going. That's real embarrassing of y'all, bro. What dude to slam me on my knee like that? He a whole like.
He said, now they slam me on my knee. But he wants to play a game the same.
Behind the turnpike, and that's the reason.
Since behind the turnpike, they called your vehicle saying that you were driving reckless. See, that's even worse. Because what you're saying is that you didn't observe him driving reckless. Someone reported to you driving reckless. And I don't know that they even really be doing that shit.
What?
Pulling people over when somebody calls in and says they're driving reckless. I guess.
I mean, if it's visibly visible.
Yeah, but no, but you
know,
have to understand the evidentiary holes in that fucking case.
Interesting.
Because one person is calling the cop to arrest him for this, but they're gonna have to come in and be a witness. And what's driving reckless? Like, they're not a police. They didn't have a radar gun.
Yeah.
So like, how do you judge? How does the person who called? How do we judge their credibility for being able to say that this person was driving reckless sufficient to summon the police? Like, they're gonna have to give the play-by-play and whatever. And if they don't got a dash cam, he can say that never happened. Like, so.
Well, I guess with people drink during the day and they're drunk and they're just.
But he's not drunk though.
I know, but I'm saying there are instances like that where you can visibly see, like, anybody clear as day.
That doesn't matter what you saw. You have to then go testify to that.
Right.
And then
breathalyzer, all this
and
other
then he
stuff.
will, if that being drunk is something completely different, because that's a chemical fact that has to be proven that your blood alcohol level was above a certain amount. But reckless driving is just were you driving unreasonably for the circumstances. But that's a judgment call. And if the police didn't observe you, they now you don't have the wealth of police experience to say, in my experience, he's driving recklessly because I'm a police and blah blah blah. That's usually how the police would testify. But you're a random fucking citizen, and you're not a police, so we're less likely to believe you because you're not sworn. You don't have no fucking oath that you took or no shit like that. Yeah. So if I'm defending him for you calling and saying he was reckless driving, I'll be like, he was. How fast was he going? What, like, do you remember what was going on? He's gonna say that. She's gonna say he made a left turn. He's gonna say I never did that. Like, is the jury gonna believe it or not believe it? Likely there's a hung jury and the case gets dismissed. So it's much easier when the police see you. But if the police didn't even see him, that makes this worse. Because then, what is the source of this aggression? That's my point, really.
Called out your vehicle, saying you were driving reckless.
But I didn't give you no reason to pull me, snatch me out my car, do it?
I mean, it kind of does.
He admitted everything. 5-5. Here you go.
Huh? Did I give you a reason? Did I give you a reason to snatch you out? Did I give you a reason to snatch me out my car? Did I give you a reason to snatch me out my car?
Wait over there, man.
Did I give you a reason to snatch me out my car?
Do me a favor. Wait
Did I give you a reason to snatch me out my car? Then look, how do you got proof of that,
Over there.
sir?
You can tell me from over there. You got 25 feet from us.
Hey!
Why you take it off? Move! Why you take it off? Move!
Stop sucking it. Move! Shut up, nigga. Shut up, you little bitch. You pussy. Shut up. I hate people like this, but I swear to God.
So he just turned off the camera.
Yeah. Did somebody tell me in the comments, because I don't be paying attention. Did they take this motherfucker down to the station after this?
He's good. I'm gonna say it.
No, there's your answer. He's good.
Because that's probably that's their superior.
Yeah.
He got the little sleeve thing, like not everywhere. Look, I can see he got 3 stripes. I don't know how many that is. I don't know. Y'all can tell me if that's a lieutenant or a sergeant or a captain, one of them, like maybe a captain. But he clearly in charge because over here they wear white shirts.
Okay.
Usually.
Okay.
But over there I don't know what they wear. So he's in charge, and all of a sudden he's shaking hands with Tyreek. So clearly he's getting back in the car, and clearly he knows who the fuck that is. Oh yeah, this is for the Dolphins. This is in Florida. He plays for the Dolphins. That's right. Oh, yeah. So I'm just like, what? That's my point in all this, right? I'm not saying that the police didn't have right to take him out the car, potentially to handcuff him, potentially to make him sit on the side of the car while they do the paperwork. But other than making him get out of the car, none of this shit makes sense to me. Like, you get him out of the car, sure. Cuff him, maybe. Other than that, what is the fucking wild aggression against a handcuffed person? Don't move! Sit down! Jumping on top of him. What are you doing?
Knee to the back, to
What
the
are you
chest,
doing?
to the neck. Like, what is going on?
Why? He's not running. He never even tried to leave. What are you talking about? Make that make sense to me. And again, take the police dick out of your fucking mouth. Do not fucking tell me that, he should have complied. I don't care if he should have complied. Even if you don't comply, that doesn't mean they can beat you like Rodney King. It doesn't work like that.